This is it.
This is
the prototype of the ultimate life form. I am the final hazard.
No, he's the final hazard.
I am the final hazard to him.
You're like
one.
The hazard repellent. Or
I am the cure.
Yeah, right.
Do you know about Anti-Venom? The Marvel hero?
Oh, the Marvel hero. No.
He's a symbiote that came into existence just due to sheer need to solve the problem of the symbiote.
Oh, wow.
So Venom was on such a, and Carnage were just, killing, and, the symbiote itself, split off, and it was like, I'm the cure.
Wow.
And it's badass.
So the symbiote was like, okay,
the symbiote's the only thing that I can't murder is myself, and now I can.
Interesting.
And it was really cool. I'm also getting that, incorrect. That's not good.
Whoa.
Alright, Shadow.
Okay.
12 rings.
Oh my gosh, you have 12 rings? What?
Doing it. Because he didn't have enough time to, gather them all.
Switch back then. Or hit him. Oh my gosh.
This
that
is it.
Freaking thing.
This is great.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna, switch over.
Yeah, switch.
No. And instead of a bang, we go out with a fizzle.
Alright, let's try again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was too much to hope for. I wanted it too badly. I flew too close to the sun. That's one of those expressions, it's like Icarus. He just made wings of wax and they worked somehow, and then he went too high and the wax melted and
his dad made
them fine, but Icarus fell and it's very, very
well, his dad was like, here's the wings, they're not really dry yet, don't go to the sun or they'll melt.
And the kid was just like, go to the sun.
Or he's like,
go to the sun.
Don't go too high or they'll melt, and don't go too low or else the water spray from the ocean will just I forget what would actually
hurts the
happen.
adhesive. It was a honey-based adhesive.
And so it's gonna do the same thing. Either way, you're falling into the ocean and dying. And he was like, to the sun!
I flew too close to the sun! Ooh, yeah. You need a rest. I need a rest, Shadow.
Yeah. The Hobbit needs a rest.
I'm done.
Sonic. Okay. Okay. Please, I'm a doctor. Let me examine your
boils.
Yeah, your boil. I can
isn't
help.
Healthy, sir.
I can help.
Pat.
Just punch.
You got about 4 minutes. It's okay, thanks.
Yeah, this will actually. I'm not sure if it
Come on.
I'm not sure if it specifically has to do with your ring count, but I think eventually the level will just be like, yeah, you crashed into the earth. It's over.
You didn't do it well enough.
Yeah, you didn't kill him in time. Even though there's no timer, there's kind of a timer.
There's a timer where it's look, you got about 5 minutes.
But that's counting up.
Yeah, but at about 5, we're gonna be done.
Yeah. At about a minute, I think they were like, you have 4 minutes left, so watch out. Yeah. So
this is one of my favorite tropes. Ooh, easy there, fellas.
Just go for it. Thread the needle.
Couldn't do it.
That was.
I panicked.
That was a bad choice. But it's okay. Okay, well, that's fine.
I got time.
And no more getting hit. Okay. You can do this one. You can do this. Just slowly move into it. Come on!
I don't know.
That is absurd. All right. There we go.
There we go. Now we're doing it. I like that. Even when you succeed, you're just fun tumbled out. It's
I think
graceless victory.
I think if you rapid tap it, it might be a little better. Once you get close, don't just hold it, but smash it. Yeah, smash it and get in there, and maybe that'll work better.
That's a good idea.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what I think. Gutha. I don't even know.
The sound my heart makes when I try really hard.
Gutha. No.
I'm
Come on,
so close.
You can recover it. This is salvageable.
Sure is.
Yep. It's still salvageable.
I can do it.
It's still there.
Shadow!
There's a lot.
Shadow!
Please!
Shadow!
Go for it. Tag in.
Shadow! Help me! No.
Gosh.
Blew it.
Dang it.
Couldn't do it.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds good.
That's
gonna be great.
That's gonna sound fantastic. Oh my gosh, alright.
This is exhausting.
It's not easy. Again, this is one of those things that I, as a kid would kind of go back and play and be like, not be able to do it, you know, like, because it's hard.
It is at the wrong.
Again, yeah, it's a little too shallow what you're going at.
I'm hitting it in the neck.
Yeah.
Like it's ill-defined hitboxes.
What you should try and do sometimes...
Hitboxes.
What you should try and do is go up and then hit B to, like, dash down. So it's like, get above it and then go down. But for right now, get below it and go up. Okay.
It's a great idea.
Well,
it's a great idea.
I am just like, I'm disappointed. Like, this is like...
this is aged poorly.
This game is like a dog that I've taught a trick, and I'm like trying to show it to you, and it's just not happening.
Well,
like,
you know,
this
game
knows better than this.
You know what they say is like dogs and babies make liars out of everyone. Where it's like, oh, I have the sweetest baby, and then you bring like the baby over, and it's like just
it just cries all the time.
It's like, oh, my dog is so good. He can sit, he can stay, he can play dead. And like,
and then
you're like roll over, and he's just like, do you want me to eat your shoes? I can eat your shoes.
I'm just disappointed, honestly, because I've never had this much problem with it. Like I don't remember.
I'm hitting it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I know.
It's like we had that conversation where it's like, what's the most frustrating? Like when the rules are explicitly told to me, and then the game is like those rules. Yeah, it's just the game is like, all right, but I've decided that this time it didn't work.
Yeah, it's like no.
That's what's most frustrating.
That's what's happening right now. Is it feels like the game is like hit it here and you're doing it, but it's just like nah. There you go.
That was how you do that.
That was exactly right. Now just do it one more time.
Do it as Shadow. This is where I blow it.
Do it from the other side. It's like, oh god, I can't do it from the right side.
I can't turn left.
I can't hurt him on his right side. That's just evil. Alright. Again, if everything goes south, try and swap over to Sonic and... Oh,
come on.
I know, you got a little greedy there, but...
I saw the moment.
I know, I saw it too, and I was like, this is it. It's not happening. It moved up to his neck. You might want to look into... Now. Yeah, you might want to try looking into swapping. Sonic!
Help!
Sonic!
Help!
30. All right, you have 30 seconds to do this.
And I'm better as Shadow. As Sonic.
Yeah.
So like, where is it?
It's right there at the base of his neck.
I see it. I didn't see that one. That like got me by surprise.
Okay, come on. This is a highly like productive defense.
Yes! Gotta be Sonic.
Yes!
Sonic, you can really move. Sonic. Oh wait. Live and laugh. My bad.
All right.
I will fulfill your wish.
I will.
He really does. Yeah.
Bro, and actually, if you would have beaten it as Shadow, like Shadow would have been front. Like, yeah.
I like that. I was like, can't do it as Shadow.
Yeah, can't do it.
Can't do it as Shadow. Gotta switch it up.
So now it's
we're
just like
we are actively at the, and they're like, nope.
Stop. Hold it. Horse stance. So, you remember the chaos control thing you were talking about,
I was like, let's just use chaos control on the satellite. And you were like, I mean, do you know what it, like...
How big that thing is?
And I was just like, are they going to do chaos control?
Not at all possible.
Are they going to do chaos control?
Not possible if they were not Super Sonic and Super Shadow, mind you.
Fine, but they did it.
Yes,
the thing.
They did do it. They got it done.
Come on. I did it.
Falling slowly to my death.
This is what you wanted, right? He lands in the ocean. He's done. You never found him. He's sitting next to Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
Like, he's gone for... Didn't we find Amelia Earhart, actually?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's
I guess I want us to have found
Let's bathe in the beauty of the ending of this game.
Bro, and it was all televised somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
There was a camera, and somebody was just like, an old Victrola where they had to, like, crank it. Like,
that was some sweet, freaking
Hands
HD
up,
footage.
Dicks out for Sonic, he did it! Hell yes! It's like... it's just a Tumblr I follow, and that's like the new form of praise that I know. Where it's like, rock on! Like, yeah!
So this is, here's like the kind of sad, somber ending here.
Shadow crashed and burned. But that doesn't matter because Sonic is here!
So basically...
I'm your god now!
So that's the thing I was talking about.
Because you were like, oh look, he's got the rings on
the inhibitor rings, and so he released his inhibitor rings, but he used up all his power and it basically killed him.
So Rouge is just like, this is not like, my love, it's just like, this is gonna be, I have to do the paperwork. Yeah. I gotta fill out my dead hedgehog form.
Yeah. Someone died on the job. I might get a pay cut because of that, but you know.
I get a raise because like the planet was saved.
And they're just kind of like nerding out.
They're just like, science!
Yeah.
So she gets a raise because the planet was saved, but she misses her next paycheck because the hedgehog died.
Yes.
So that's what that happens. So she's just like, I gotta eat like top ramen for a week. Because it's like I'm out of... I don't know. I guess I can hawk the Master Emerald now that we're not like looking at it.
Right.
It's like I don't know, man.
They have a chow mein.
Oh hell yeah! It's delicious.
So, okay, hold up. So now they're gonna have a nice little conversation.
Oh yeah. It's the tiny chow garden.
Aww.
See, she's just like, see, I'm just really salty about getting that pay cut.
That is weird though. Like she works for the government as a spy, but she's also kind of a gem thief.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing where it's just like she works for the government, but her passion is treasure hunting.
Okay, so let me ask you.
Okay.
How do you feel about this game? Because this is it. This is the end. We're done with the story.
You promised?
And so yes, yep, okay. We did it. You did it.
The trick of this game is that what makes Sonic good, and this is gonna it's a little cliche and all that, but like the flow of a Sonic game is what makes the game fun.
Yeah.
You should never stop running. That's the trick. I want to be able to do the loop-de-loops and then keep running and keep running and keep running. I never want to have to stop.
The controls
and the momentum of this game is garbage. Sonic, Shadow, really fun.
Yes.
Feels good, fun to play
awesome
as.
levels.
Knuckles and Rouge,
not great.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad. Feels good, it's responsive. Robotnik and Tails is garbage. That is not fun to play as.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel good. Mm-hmm. Unfun. Actively the opposite of fun.
Okay.
And then the last level there leaves on such a high note that this is what you're walking away with is the feeling right now
of an awesome ending.
The trick is you walked away from this game with that in mind, and you were like, hell yes. And the moment before this was a shadow boss fight, and you're like, that feels good. I fought the boss and I got it. And then before that, you were like Sonic and you were running. And those are the three best things the game can offer.
Yeah.
So of course you walked away with a positive edge.
Well,
because
I'll talk about me. You talk about you.
Okay, that's fair. I'm theorizing.
Yeah. You talk about
when I say you, I mean me.
You talk about what you walked away with.
Those last three levels are what the game did the best.
Yeah.
It starts strong, and it's like a sandwich. It's like you start with a piece of bread. It's my favorite part of the game. It's the bread. Mm-hmm. It's you start off and you're doing the helicopter thing, you're riding a snowboard and you're yeah! And you get off the snowboard and you stumble a little bit, and that's the soggy lettuce that's been there a little bit too long, and you're I don't know about this lettuce. Mm-hmm. And you're and then you play as Tails and you're that's the tomato that's a day from being rotten, and you're I guess it's still good. I like tomatoes. And then and then you play as Knuckles and it's the meat of the sandwich, and you're that's not interesting, but it fills me up.
Yeah.
And then you play as Sonic, and that's the bacon, and you're awesome. And then but then you get another tomato and more lettuce.
Yeah.
But then the last two layers is meat, then bacon, then bread.
Yeah.
And of course that's what you're gonna dwell on the most. That's the best flavor.
Yeah.
So the game itself as a whole is a 34 out of 50. It's that's because that's what's showing up. That's how I feel. It's a 3 out of 5.
I've realized
maybe 3.5.
I've realized that the controls were not nearly as tight as I remember.
The camera fights you a hell of a lot.
The camera does fight you, but again, I think there is an intuitiveness to the camera that modern games kind of fight you on, or they train you to do in a different way. And so I still love this game. Nothing has changed my love for this game. I don't know what you're doing right now.
I'm clicking buttons.
Okay, well,
so that they don't have to watch a blank screen or anything.
So I
don't want to do this again.
I still love this game. But yeah, like, I can totally understand all the things that Knuckles and Tails levels are not great, but the Sonic and Shadow levels are pretty solid.
Stellar, almost.
And there's a lot of times that it can, you know, it just does it right. And that last boss fight is pretty great. So, I'm super glad that we did this, and also,
I enjoyed it.
If the main story of this game is the sandwich, then the Chow Garden is the chips and the soda. Yeah, like, it's the chips and the soda.
That's what fills you up. That's what makes you come back. Is like, they gave me a cookie, they gave me pickles.
You keep
like,
eating the chips.
Everything
over
that isn't
and
the sandwich
over
that you love the
over.
most.
You
like
just keep going,
the Chow Garden is the French fries, and you can't ever just eat one.
You can't
French
ever
fry.
have just one. Yeah,
so,
all right.
So that was Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
That was pretty much it. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you. One of my favorite games.
Thank you for introducing me to one of your favorite games, dude. I appreciate it.
I think this was.
I think it was good. I think it was good.
Good time.
It was a good I'm glad I experienced it.